You were still diocesan chaplain in '66. Do you have any specific memories of his second visit?
Yes, I think it was a fairly low. Was a fairly low project. I don't, because all that I can remember is that he celebrated the Eucharist in the cathedral, and there was a good crowd of YCW people, and then he preached and preached, very well, and powerfully, and once again I was really sort of proud of him to be looking into the lives of our fellow young men and women, and the things that he'd already done in Brussels. One of the things that he used to do apparently was to get these leaders of an afternoon or evening after work, and he'd be informing them and giving them qualities of leadership. And apparently there's a story of how at the end of the meetings he would take the Blessed Sacrament from the tabernacle and just say, "This is Jesus. I want him to be with you, and he will look after you." And he'd say, "Now I'll give you his blessing," and he blessed the work and sent them home. You ever hear that story before?
Not exactly, but that brings me to a question which I hadn't thought of, but you may know the answer. I think I heard from Hugh something to the effect that is it in the offertory we say work of human hands?
That's right, yes.
I don't know if it's a legend or if it's history, but I have this vague memory from Hugh that it was Cardijn that got this inserted into the...
I wouldn't be at all surprised.
Yeah, but I don't have any evidence of it. I was hoping you might have some evidence of it.
I haven't heard that was so.
When would that have come in? Would that have been straight after the council, or?
Oh no, it was before the council.
Before the council.
Oh yes, and in fact I think it was in the 1950s.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, certainly they were involved at the YCW and Cardijn, and
yes.
It's.
And that's a part that we don't sort of see so much of, that these men were involved in the liturgies too.
Right.
And there were a certain number of changes in the liturgy before the Vatican Council.
Yes. Yes.
They were good years.
Yes, I know. I can sort of see that. In a sense, Vatican II was kind of a compilation of things, developments that have been happening the previous 30 years, if not more.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, by the way, this gives a bit of indication of what that was about. This is the ring that was given to me by the YCW in Adelaide, and I got it done by taking Archbishop Gleeson's ring, which he got at the Vatican Council, and it was just a little slip there so that it fit everybody. And this was done by Pat McCabe, a jeweller in Adelaide, and it's got the YCW flag on there. It's got the
YCW symbol.
It's got the Maltese cross.
Beautiful, yeah.
And then at the bottom it's got the grapes and the wine, the grapes and the corn or the wheat, and it was. And they made quite a thing of it. And
that was given by the YCW, was it?
And I came back to Adelaide to have a mass with the YCW after I'd been consecrated in Townsville. I don't know how long it was. And the cathedrals, there was a lot of people in the cathedral, and they presented this to me. And
yes, I'll take a separate photo of it later as well.
Yeah, that's right, yes.
Just to get a good shot of it.
Yes.
Yes, great. But I can see you've been wearing it for many years now, eh?
Yeah. And Archbishop Gleeson was a very practical man. He said, when you wear the ring, I'd suggest you wear it as much as you can, and then put it back in its little case in a particular place in your little bedroom, and so that you have to go to get the ring out.
So you don't lose it.
You don't lose it. I was up in Queensland once, and I stopped in a place it's about beyond Rockhampton, on the way to Townsville, and we were coming home, and I left it on the wash basin or something in this motel, and got 500 k's on the way, and realised I didn't have it. I rang them. They said yes, the girls found it, and so when I said, look, I'd like to go back for this, they could have gotten posted. Anyway, so they came back. But this was you know, a fairly important teaching thing, especially for children. And they learned that the YCW, and in fact all workers, they were skilled at growing the grapes on the vines, and growing the crops of wheat, from which would be wine and flour. So that's
Yeah, it's great.